I'm May, and today I will be showing you books I'm planning to read in May. And as you know, May is Asian Heritage Month, so I will be participating in Asianreadathon. If you don't know what Asianreadathon is, it is a month-long readathon that encourages people to read books that feature Asian characters or written by Asian authors or both. It takes place from May 1st to May 31st. This readathon was created by Cindy from Read with Cindy. I'll put her video in the description down below if you want to learn more about it. Let's get started. So the first challenge is to read any book by an Asian author. The book that I picked for this challenge is Secret Game by Vikram Chandra. This is a cop gangster crime novel, and it is about a police officer named Singh who is trying to move up through the police ranks. And there's a gangster named Ganesh Kishande, the most wanted gangster in India. What makes me really excited to read this book is Ganesh, the villain of this book. He's the type of villain who doesn't see himself as a bad guy or the killing that he does. He sees as him trying to make the world a better place, trying to better himself and the humanity by killing people. And the second challenge is read a book featuring an Asian character or written by an Asian author who you can relate to. I pick up two books for this. The first one is Bangkok Wakes to Rain by Pichayan Sawantat. I have to be honest, I pick up this book because the author is Thai and I am Thai. I rarely see books written by Thai authors, like books that are written in English, or seeing Thai characters in books. It's just so rare. That is the only reason why I pick up this book. I'm not really sure what the story is about. I think it might be a short story collection because it's about multiple people in multiple timelines from the 19th century when Thailand was still called Siam, and then in the present in Bangkok, and then in the future when Bangkok changed the name, or like there's a new city called New Gongtae. Yeah, I think it would be interesting for me to dive in because I have no idea what the story is about. And the second book that I'm planning to read for this challenge is Tiny Pretty Things by Sona Chalaprata. The story takes place in one of the most elite ballet school in New York. Same with this book, I don't really know much about it. All I know is about like a pranks gone wrong at a ballet school. I pick up this book because I am a dancer and one of the characters named June, and my name is May, and we're basically the same. May, June, July. You know, I like the idea of ballet school drama because as a dancer, I know there are dancers that are willing to take things too far in order to get to where they want to be. By the way, I'm not a professional dancer, but I was in a dance training group and we had professional dancer come to train us, and sometimes they would tell us stories. And dancing is a very competitive industry, very cutthroat. You work really hard and you rarely get credit for it. It's just what it is. So people who work in this industry, they must love dance. And for the third challenge is read a book featuring an Asian character or written by an Asian author who is different from you. So for this challenge, I also picked two books. The first one is Auntie Lis Delight by Ovidia Yu, because unlike Auntie Lee, I cannot cook to save my life. So the story is about Auntie Lee. Her husband just passed away, but instead of spending all of his money buying clothes, shoes, other things that a wife of a rich guy who just passed away usually buy, she opened a restaurant instead. She decided to do something for herself, but of course things happen because a body was found on the same day when one of her wealthy clients didn't show up at a dinner party. And she thought, sketchy. These two must be connected somehow. So I'm gonna solve the murder. The second book that I'm planning to read for the third challenge is, I have to look at my laptop because it's a long name. Inspector Singh investigate the most peculiar Malaysian murder. Okay, this book is the book that I'm most excited to read. I don't know why, but I'm just really excited. Maybe because it's the only book that I can explain what the story is actually about in detail. I picked up this book for this challenge because the inspector is a man and I'm a woman. So this story follows Inspector Singh, who has been sent from his home in Singapore to Kuala Lumpur to solve a murder that Chelsea Liu, the famous Singaporean model, is on a date role for. Chelsea's husband was shot in a point-blank range, and she swears she didn't do it, and she needs the Inspector Singh help. And not only that, she is on a date role, her kids were also taken away from her, and this inspector is the only person who can help her to get her out and help her reunite with her kids, because Malaysian police wouldn't help her. I am assuming that they think that she did it because they put her in death row, so he is going to help her. The fourth challenge is read a book recommended by an Asian. So the book that I picked for this one is Fake It Until You Break It by Jin P. Vin, and this book was recommended by Sandy from Sandy Reads a Lot. Thank you, Sandy. This book is about two teenagers fake their relationship to get their nosy moms out of their back, because their moms are best friends and they think their son and daughter would be a perfect match for each other, but their son and daughter hate each other. I love me some fake relationship, and I think this book would be really fun to read. It's like a fake relationship trope, enemies to lovers, just fun high school love. You know, unlike them, I never have that. And what a better way to experience it than reading it. Yeah. And for the fifth challenge is to read the group book Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. This one is optional, but I will also be reading the book. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be reading any of these books because, you know, we're in quarantine and my library is closed, but I have two emergency books. So if the library is still closed, I will be reading Wild Cross by Mary Lou and The Young Elliot, also by Mary Lou. It's probably not gonna meet all the challenge requirements, but it's better than nothing. So that's what I'm planning to read in May. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye!